What informed opinion. I don't know what to say, Jackie, with the magnifying glass. I got nothing. Informed opinion. I'm Scott Leisure. With me every Thursday night is the nearsighted yet charming Jackie Selby.
Welcome, I like that.
Welcome to Thursday night. How's it going, Selby?
Welcome to Informed Opinion. Oh, it's going great. How about you?
Excellent. It's Friday. It's Friday Eve. It's
almost Cash Friday
Eve.
Yes.
Boop.
Here, I have plenty of cash in my wallet. Check it out. My wallet.
Jackie, before we went on, tells me, I'm like, how's the cash going? She's like, so Scott, I don't know if I've ever told you, but I carry my cash in my brassiere.
Oh, man.
And I'm like, whoa, you probably get some pretty crazy looks there at the old Come and Go.
At the Circle K.
Mm-hmm. At the Circle K, at the Crop Circle K. We'll get into that.
Yeah. Crop circles. Yay.
I failed the other night. Last night, I failed it at the Kroger because I knew I needed milk, and I picked up one too many items and I only had enough cash in my pocket to cover all but one of those items, but I needed all those items, and I didn't want to go back and do that whole thing because I already live at the Kroger. Like, I'm there probably 5 times a week. Anyhow,
I know everybody is.
So I sucked it up. I did bad. I had to use my card.
Well, did you get extra cash while you were at the Kroger?
No, because they charged me 50 cents.
Well, that's right. I forgot Kroger charges those bastards.
Yeah, I mean, I made out with my free bag because I used the self-checkout line.
Now they started charging 50 cents for cash back in 2018.
They're check this out. MasterCard is moving to stop marijuana purchases on debit cards.
The more reason to carry cash.
Remember back in the day, I mean, you were buying from your buddy's friend's friend. And
yeah, they didn't have a square for you to run your card through, for crying out loud.
No, they didn't. That would have been epic, though.
It would have been, maybe if they would have had a beeper that was also a card reader.
Maybe you could get a frequent punch card too while you're at it. So yeah, I don't know. We've been trying to do a lot better with getting more posts on the old Facebook page. So be sure you're checking that out.
Informed opinion.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We've been having some fun with some of that stuff.
Welcome to some of the newcomers, because I sent it to, I don't know, a bunch of people on my messenger.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
That has people that have not checked in to tell me they're listening or watching.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Even though the show, you can listen to it on Spotify, YouTube, or on here. You don't have to be here live. You can listen to it whenever you want to listen to your podcast material.
And if you didn't know how to get to any of those venues to check it out, you could always message one of us and we'll just send you a direct link. Bam.
Yeah. Boom.
Right through the internet. Zip, zap, zing. Just like
zing.
Just like an old Batman episode,
Pow.
Pow.
So potentially Stu Miller, the guitar player from Denver. Let's see, who else did I send it to? My niece, Sierra. Hopefully she's on there tonight. Boy, did I send it to a bunch of people. Karen Marble, Dave Otto, Gwen Thomas, Judy Wolf, Ye Kama. Who else? My cousin Sally, my friend Beth, and Kelly Stevens, who is part of our neighborhood. Now, you've heard me talking about these neighborhood people that I still keep in touch with.
Correct.
Over 100 people, well over 100 people that I went to grade school and high school with, and that, are from our neighborhood. Well, anyway, Kelly Stevens is one of them. And so Hello to the peoples.
Hello, peoples. Hello, peoples. Welcome. Get informed and stay informed. You know, I found a little deal on my phone. We can check our approval rating. So I wanted to look at our approval rating for the week.
Okay.
Our approval rating this week, Jackie,
Oh boy.
is 75%.
Hey,
Amen to that. Amen to that.
that's nice.
So
I'm thrilled about that.
what is with that? You have an explanation?
Okay.
You just found it on the floor and decided to bring it to the party tonight, or what?
Kind of.
You rule,
Okay,
by
so
the way.
I'm on this health group, and people in other parts of the world, instead of having reading glasses like we do, that you get at the Dollar Tree for $1, they use magnifying glasses. So you see them looking at their screen like this. Instead of, so anyway, that's why I thought I'd bring this to the table today. Yeah. So not everybody has these stupid old reading glasses. They use an old-fashioned magnifying glass, and boy, is it effective. So I've set it on the kitchen table. So just in case I can't find readers, I have the magnifier. Rolling old school up here.
Rolling old school. Or they have those like bars, like don't they have like glass, like you can set those
Yeah.
down and go with those too. Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, and
So-
people have them in their wallets, to take to restaurants and stuff, so they don't look so lame.
Let's have a moment of silence for Pee Wee Herman.
For Pee Wee. Oh, Pee Wee.
Isn't that too bad?
Yeah.
Everybody on Twitter, anybody that guy touched, who I might have worded that wrong.
Yeah,
But
I think you might have. Anyway.
well, he just mainly touched himself though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they all were just like, this guy was awesome, man. Just an awesome guy, so and he kept it all secret. What, props to that guy. Just didn't let anybody know, wasn't out there, putting it all out there, but just had, was able to have his privacy through this time he's just spent, and amen, man. Good for him.
Did you see the Alamo and their
Yes.
post?
They tweeted out the Alamo, the actual, how old is that thing, man?
I don't know.
700 years
knew.
old? I don't know.
Pee Wee knew.
It's Adobe, right?
Yeah, but they did thank Pee Wee Herman, and because there's really no basement at the Alamo, but next door, the building next door, there's a basement. But if you saw Pee Wee's Big Adventure, he talks about the basement. Anyway.
Well, you sent me the deal that had his bike is on display, right? In some museum back in Pittsburgh or something.
Yes, at the Pittsburgh. You know where I found that is on the public radio site for Pittsburgh. And they have his bicycle in the museum. Isn't that cute?
That's super cool. What I also learned about that bike this week, Phil Hartman designed that bike. Phil Hartman, okay, I'm going to go backwards and then I'm going to work my way back to where we are, because I want to give it a little background.
Okay.
Our buddy Mike, the guitarist Maurer, who I actually got to sit in an alley and listen to him just rock out, bounce sound off the buildings and everything Friday night. It was awesome. Mike, good job, buddy. You kicked ass and you took names. So he learned his guitar prowess from a man by the name of Jock Bartley, who founded Firefall. Okay?
Right there. I know.
Yeah.
Jock is so nice. He was
Jock
so nice
is
to me.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jock is awesome. So the Poco album, that little horse on that Poco album, which I think Jock was in, or members of his band were in Poco. He's got a finger in there somewhere.
Right.
Phil Hartman drew that horse.
Really?
Isn't that crazy?
On the Poco album.
On the Poco album, the little outline of the horse.
Oh.
Yeah, cool.
And he
huh?
designed Pee Wee's bike.
And he designed Pee Wee's bike because he was Captain Carl in the Pee Wee thing. Remember?
Oh, wow.
So when I was underage, when I was like 14, I won tickets It was like 1984. So I won tickets to see Pee Wee Herman, and he was a stand-up dude, but he did a lot of kind of like, as Pee Wee, he did like a lot of edgy kind of adult material, right? And this was at an old, Denverites would remember, the turn of the century. It was an old place out on like Hampton or Evans or someplace out south. And I won these tickets. Well, I had to drag my parents with me because I wasn't old enough to go into the place. I think he at least had to be 18. So we all went and saw Pee Wee. It was crazy. And the one thing I remember,
Great story.
I wish I would have bought them at the time. You know, you go to the concerts, they've got their t-shirts that they're selling and this and hats and whatever. Straight up at the paraphernalia booth was Pee Wee Herman. They were like extra large white men's jockeys.
Oh, you should have got them.
And they had well, knowing what we know now about the theater incident, it would have been cool to have those, but I didn't.
What a great story.
Yeah, good stuff. Amen, Pee Wee. You were a good dude, and we dug it. It was fun.
Rest in peace, Pee Wee. Oh, there's our new cup. I always wait to see what you have on the bottom.
This is some good coffee. Really good coffee.
We also lost Sinead O'Connor, so that is really sad. She just curled up and died, I guess, of a broken heart.
They usually go in threes. Well, Tony Bennett, there's three, right?
Yeah, Tony Bennett.
Well, that guy was like 108.
Yeah.
Okay, where are we going now, Selby? You want to go into the circles, or do you want to go into the aquamation?
Okay, let's go to aquamation, because I've always wondered, do you have the picture?
No, I didn't know.
You don't need to. You don't need to. Okay, this is the new way to have your remains disposed of. Instead of being burned by fire in the cremation pit of hell.
Hi, Barb.
Hi, Barb. How you doing? Or being buried in a $10,000 coffin. Right? How much does it cost to bury people these days? Like 20 grand.
1 million acres in the United States is made up of cemeteries. 1 million.
Wow.
Acres.
You know that one up on Wadsworth? That thing's not maintained anymore. It's all like grown over. Wadsworth and what is the cross street up there? Terrible business. Anyway, I digress. Okay, so the new way to and it's not by that crazy gas where the guy's head is like in the cryogenic tank. Not that.
Tell them what it is.
You're going to be, it's called aquamation.
It's water and lye.
So you're going to be, your body. Aquamation is the new greener option where you can be decomposed by water instead of being buried or cremated.
Water and lye. They put lye. It's part lye and part water. So if there's a lot of ways, I guess you could choose to go out. I mean, you could just, I don't know.
Stick in a tank, like a tub.
Yeah, it's really expensive to get dumped at sea. Cremation, burial, whatever. But it's just,
didn't Tony Soprano, doesn't the mob already know this? They already know this.
Well, they did it in Breaking Bad. Hey, Zoomer.
Was it Breaking Bad or
Sopranos? Dudes in Breaking Bad put the guys in to decompose their body. Do you remember? Like
acid or something terrible. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it ate through the floor and made a ginormous.
That's right. That's right. God. Oh God, Scott. Terrible business. Okay. Aquamation.
I also learned this week that Walt White is the same guy as the dentist from Seinfeld.
He is?
Oh, it's hydrochloric acid. That's what they use.
That's,
on those. Can you close that? Yeah. What is the
Aquamation
can't
is
think
the
of it.
greener option. Greener option. Gross, huh?
kind of like, I don't know, Jackie, if you write that down that you want that done, I will see. What do you think? I will see that it happens.
Oh. Isn't that gross?
Okay.
All right. You want to go to crop circles?
I want to show this tweet first.
Okay.
We ran, like I said, I'm never going to win any, not even a participation medal in the Zoom Olympics here. So stop share screen. Okay. Share screen. And this was Joe Biden's tweet today. Okay. This is what the guy tweets out. Now, his mug is not as cool as mine. I will tell you that.
There's no audio.
I know. Hold on.
There we go.
I like my coffee dark.
I don't get it.
I like my coffee dark.
Because he's wearing shades?
His red freaky shades there?
I like my coffee dark.
Okay.
That's kind of weird because most people would say they like the coffee black if they don't take cream and sugar. Or is that politically incorrect? You can't say that anymore. I like my coffee black. Oh, man.
Joe. It's just weird. That was just weird. I don't get it. Yeah, I like my coffee dark. I have so what is the politically correct way to say it? And pigmented, someone with a lot of pigment.
I don't know.
An African American. That's the latest one I heard. So I have an African American friend. He listens to the podcast, and I'm going to ask him tomorrow if it offends him to say black coffee around him.
Oh, Jiminy crickets. All right.
Yeah, I mean, he's legit. He'll give me a straight up answer.
Okay.
In the meantime, we will let Joe enjoy his dark coffee.
Dark coffee. What a weirdo.
Would
They
you
must
be
have
more-
caught him mighty early in the morning for him to look that cognizant.
They gave him
attentive.
a cortisone. Yeah, they gave him a cortisone shot probably before.
Shot of vitamin B in the ass. Okay.
Right in the arse.
Crop circle season, people. In England, do you have a crop circle picture? I have to quit asking you these
I
things.
can get you one. I can get you one.
Okay. Now, one of the foremost researchers on this subject for a long, long time. There you go.
There you go.
That's a real one. That's in Switzerland, but that's okay.
Well, it all kind of, the thing about crop circles is when they lay that crop down, the whole composition of the stalk changes. The cell.
I know.
Yeah,
I know. I'm going to tell you about it in just a second.
Go for it. Tell me
Yeah.
more.
Okay, the foremost authority on this is a guy named Freddie Silva, and he's researched it for years and years and years and years and years. And he's written a whole bunch of really neat books. But the book, and we'll put a link to it on our Facebook page, it's called Secrets in the Fields. It says it is perfectly natural to ask if crop circles are hoaxes, but very difficult to explain why they cannot be hoaxed satisfactorily. Okay, this is a remark by a NASA engineer named Pat Delgado. And then Freddie Silva goes on to say he was right because people cannot steam plants at right angles without damaging the plant. They cannot alter the local gravitational field, change the mineral structure of the soil, encode unknown mathematical theorems onto the planet, or apply permanent electromagnetic signatures when attempting to replicate a crop circle. That's right. People can't do that. We can't steam the plant in mass and make this impression. So this guy, Freddie Silva, has written a bunch of different books on all kinds of ancient things. And he goes around from ancient Egypt to Scotland and all that stuff. And he's speaking, and I'm going to go see him speak in September. So anyway, I'm really excited because he has studied all the crop circle phenomenon in southeastern England, which is where many of them occur. And again, the book is called Secrets in the Fields by Freddie Silva. Silva.
It's a secret.
Secrets in the Fields.
There's an energy field that those leave as well. And people,
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah, people have had it negatively impact them and have been rejuvenated through it too.
That's true. You can't take your phone in there, and you cannot take a camera like video cameras. They go things. They'll erase the electromagnetic signature. Will erase the data on your device.
If anybody in Eastern Colorado has a crop circle currently, I want to broadcast the podcast from
that would be a fake one, not a real one.
What if we did it like right outside of the circle?
Well, you can read Freddie's book or watch his video on it.
Okay. We'll get the link posted.
Okay. All right. Now, listen, tomorrow's Cash Friday. So hopefully you've gone to the bank to get some cash for the weekend, or at least you have some on you. Please pay cash. We want to keep cash in circulation.
Especially if you're going to buy weed in Colorado, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like the old days.
Now, may I demonstrate to you exactly how money can add up and how unaware we are of certain denominations of money? Does this interest you?
This does. You know why? Because you rule, Jackie.
Okay, thank you. I saw that in the cup. Thank you very much. All right. If I gave you $5,000 a day, every day, including Sundays, leap year, the whole thing, $5,000 a day in 6 months, how much do you think you'll have accrued?
155,000. $100,000.
Almost $1 million.
Oh, wait, there's one more zero. $1 million.
Yeah, no, it's $913,000
in 6 months.
In 6 months. Okay, if I give you $5,000 a day every day for 6 months, that'll be $1 million about. Okay, now you ready for $1 billion?
Yeah.
All right. If I give you $5,000 a day for 547 years, you'll have $1 billion. Dude, that's like 1492 shit. Okay.
You wouldn't care if it's cheaper to get your body soaked in lye and water at that time.
And you wouldn't worry about pulling a few 20s out of the machine, would you?
No.
Think about that. $5,000 a day for 547 years. That would be just 1 billion. Now, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, all these fellas have hundreds of billions of dollars, right? $100 billion, 120 billion, whatever.
Sure.
So Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation invested $50 million. Now, I already demonstrated to you how much $1 million is. Okay. They invested $50 million. Now, this is supposed to be it's a foundation.
Do I need my abacus yet?
Ready? They invested $50 million in the development, manufacture, and distribution of the COVID-19 vaccine. Guess how much they just cashed out all their stock? Guess how much they ended up with? $500 million with an investment of $50 million. The profit was $500 million. And they have pulled out of it completely now. They're out of the vaccine business for COVID, but they're moving on to the development of a new product to fight the infection of any new variant, which will be distributed as a nasal spray.
Do we have an exact number of how many variants there are currently?
I don't know. Alpha, beta, omega, alpha, beta, omega, alpha, delta.
I know there was Delta because it always reminded me of Animal House, the Delta House. Yeah.
There's a lot of money to be made in this thing, but it's
Who
supposed to
knew?
be a foundation. I thought they're supposed to like give away the money, not make more money. Anyway, I'm just saying.
Who knew?
So that's your Cash Friday lesson for the day. You know how much $1 billion is?
I should have put the milk back. Okay, Selby, quit rubbing it. I should have put the milk back on the shelf and just gone back today.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy. So
547 years.
do you know have you ever heard the name Stanley Meyer?
Stanley Meyer.
Stanley Meyer
Mm-mm.
invented the water-powered car.
Oh, well, okay.
He invented a car that would run on water. Okay.
In the 80s or 60s or what?
He invented it.
Or was it in 1900?
No, this was recent. He was born in 1940.
Okay, so it was in the 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In 1998, however, he was at a dinner with these Belgian investors, and he suddenly died.
Yeah.
And went running outside saying they poisoned me.
Yeah, he was poisoned.
Mhm.
I wonder why the cook at the Obama house, what did he do wrong?
I like
He
my
stuck it-
coffee dark, Selby. Have I told you that?
What about that Obama guy on his paddleboard?
Oh yeah. Well, and randomly enough, and I think it's more, I mean, it's totally coincidence, but Bill Clinton, the chef, also had a mysterious death. He died out hiking in Oregon or Washington or someplace.
Wow.
Mhm. Yeah.
I guess they knew too much or something.
I don't know. It's just weird. Those, you get around some of those big wigs, and I don't know. They have a lot of acquaintances that have weird,
lot of secrets.
mysterious deaths. I have
Secrets,
no
yeah.
explanation.
Yeah, a lot of secrets.
It's mob type shit, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, totally.
it's Breaking Bad stuff. It's dissolving bodies in. Why didn't they just do that? Dissolve the body in hydrochloric acid.
It's scary, man. It's really scary.
But no, they took him out on the paddleboard and drowned him in 8 feet of water.
What would Pee Wee do?
Oh,
Okay.
poor Pee-wee.
Selby, we have been like dragging it down. Let's see which one of those. I think I'm going to go with. I might go with both of them.
Which
I'm
prayer do you
gonna
want? Which
go
prayer
with
do
the
you
first
want?
one. I'm going to go with the first one here.
Okay,
You want to read it? You want me to read it?
go ahead.
Okay. Well, Buddhism teaches that joy and happiness arise from letting go. Take an inventory of your life. So,
Ooh.
sit down each day. A daily inventory would be good. You sit down, revise your day. Where was I wrong? Where was I selfish? Where could I have maybe said something different?
Hmm.
Take an inventory of your day, your life. This says life. There are things you've been hanging on to that really are not useful. They deprive you of your freedom, Jackie. Find the courage to let them go.
Jesus, I need your help, Jesus. because I had a dream about one such person, and I think I have to forgive once and for all. This week on the full moon day before yesterday.
Uh-huh.
And I woke up in the morning. I'm like, man, I have to journal about this. It was a big one.
Well, the moon, Jackie, teaches us that we need to go through phases as well.
It's true. I'm glad we allowed the moon to teach us that.
All we are, Jackie, is dust in the wind.
Yeah. Oh my God, are we starting with this?
No, but I do have, I did.
Oh, you
I
have a
flipped
song
through
for
here.
today? All right,
No,
let's have a song.
Yeah, I've got two. The first one is a no-brainer. This performer you might have heard of. His name is Elvis Presley.
Yes, I've heard of him.
Suspicious Minds.
Mm-hmm.
Great song. Great
Mm-hmm.
song. Great song. And along the same lines of Elvis Presley, we have 1981's monster hit Super Freak by Rick James,
Bow, 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 bow.
which was sampled by MC Hammer.
Wow. Speaking of addiction for James, anyway. Okay.
Speaking of addiction,
We did good, Scott.
we keep doing good, I think. I think
We're
we're
doing good.
progressing
Mhm.
each week. There's a little more. We're putting out some fun little vibes, some good little videos. Oh yeah, I saw Batman. You saw that. I saw the Batman.
I saw that.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool.
Pay cash tomorrow. Pay cash, pay cash, pay cash whenever you
Pay
can.
cash, yeah. Pay cash today if you got to go buy something. Pay cash tomorrow. Pay cash on Saturday, Sunday, and continue. Onward we go with the campaign.
Teach kids about money. It's really important.
Yes. Drink your water, get some cardio, get some vitamin D. Drink your dark coffee.
I like my coffee dark.
So weird.
I'm
It would've been
sorry.
better.
That was not very kind of me. That was most unkind of me.
It would be better if he would have whispered it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, say a prayer for Pee-wee and just
Sinead.
and Sinead and Tony Bennett, even though that guy's been like, I don't know. Do you think Tony Bennett said, go ahead, water and lie, just take me out?
I know he's probably cremated.
Probably cremated.
Yeah.
All right. Every Thursday, 6:00.
You're now
Jackie.
informed.
Scott, we will do our best to just keep doing our best. That's all we do.
Aquamation.
Aquamation.
Bye-bye.